Hello dear student, hope you all are good and doing great at your home. This is your subject teacher of English from LPM Public School which is situated in Golabazar, Gorakhpur. Dear student, today's video I am going to start the next topic that is given in your English grammar book, that is subject and predicate. So dear student, you have already learned about this topic in your previous classes. So now one more time we are going to revise this topic. Okay. So first of all, you all take out your Tune Into Grammar book and open the topic of chapter number 2, that is subject and predicate. So dear student, tell me, have you know about the subject and predicate? In a simple way, we can say that subject, who or what the sentence is about. Dear student, before this topic, we have already learned about the sentence. What is sentence? So we have learned in that topic that sentence is a group of words that make a complete sense, and now today we are going to learn that what is subject and predicate. So in this subject, we will learn that who or what the sentence is about is called subject, and predicate what the subject is or does. Dear student, we can say that in a sentence the subject is a person or a things. In a sentence, the subject is a person or a things that does the action. In the same sentence, the object is a person or things that receive the action of the subject. It's called predicate. What is subject? So in a sentence, the subject is a person or a things that does this action. Who does the action? So we call that subject, and who take the action, we call that predicate. Okay. So dear student, it is very important for you that you have to learn that a complete sentence, a simple complete sentence has a subject and predicate. Okay. A simple sentence has a subject and predicate, that we have already learned in our previous video that a subject has both subject and predicate, but a phrase does not have subject or predicate or both. Okay. We will learn what is subject and predicate in today's video. So first of all, the knowledge is a complete simple sentence has a subject and predicate, and the predicate is the part of a sentence that tells what is said of the subject, and the predicate is the part of a sentence that tells what is said of the subject. Okay student, is that clear that what is subject and predicate? In a simple way, we can say that in a sentence, the subject is a person or things that does the action. Okay. In a sentence, the subject is a person or things that does the action, and the predicate is that the part of a sentence that tells what is said of the subject. We can also say that the subject in a sentence names whom or what the sentence is about. Dear student, in your book, on page number 6, there is a subject and predicate. It's topic number 2, chapter number 2, subject and predicate. So first of all, we will learn the first exercise. Read these sentences, identify what each sentence is about and write it in the blanks. One has been done for you. So student, in this given exercise, we have to write that we have to identify what each sentence is about and write it in the blanks. So here we have to write the subject according to the given sentence. We have to write the subject. So in number 1, as you can see that one had already done for you. So the cat at the face. The cat at the face. So in this given sentence, the subject is cat. Okay. So here on the blanks, as you can see, the subject is written. So we will do the next. Second, Parth is going for a picnic. So who is going for picnic? So Parth is going for picnic. So on the blanks we have to write subject, that is Parth. Okay student. Now the next, third, the book is on the table. So what is on the table? So the book is on the table. So we have to write the subject, that is the book. So we have to write here the book. Okay, we have to write here the book. We have to write the book on the given blanks. Now the fourth is roses have a lovely scent. Roses have a lovely scent. So tell me, which is the subject in given sentence? So in this given sentence, the subject is roses. Okay, so we have to write here roses. Now after this, next number 5 is the lion is called the king of beasts. Okay, the lion is called the king of beasts. So student, here is the subject is lion. So we have to write on the given blanks the lion. Okay students, so like this we have to complete the first exercise, the first activity of this topic. So let's one more time be going to recheck. So number 1, there is the cat at the face. So student, on the blanks we have to write cat. Number 2, what is subject in this sentence? So Parth, so we have to write here Parth. Okay. Third is the book is on the table. So here is the subject is the book. So we have to write here the book. Fourth is roses have a lovely scent. So we have to write here roses. Okay student. Now fifth is the lion is called the king of beasts. So we have to write the lion because the lion is the subject of this given sentence. And we all know that each sentence have a complete simple sentence has a subject and a predicate. So in this exercise we have to write subject on the given blanks. Okay student, and it's very important for you that you have to learn the definition of subject and predicate. So here is the read these sentences. So let's read the given sentences. So number 1 is the driver stopped the car. We climbed the mountain. Next, my father went to Dehradun. And next is the cat drank the milk. Okay, so in these sentences the highlighted groups of words are subject and the underlined parts are predicate. As we can see the highlighted parts and underlined part in the given sentences, so which are highlighted, so that is subject and underlined parts are predicate. Student, okay, is that clear to you? So you have to learn this given, you also learn this given definition of subject and predicate that is given in your book. So it is the subject is the person or things in a sentence that is being spoken about. What is subject? So the subject is the person or the things in a sentence that is being spoken about, and the predicate is the part that tell us what the subject does or is, that we call predicate. What is subject? So subject is the person or things in a sentence. As we can see in this given sentence, the driver stopped the car. So who is the subject in this given sentence? So the driver is the sentence of this given sentence. Okay, the driver is the subject of this given sentence. And what about the predicate? So the remaining parts of this sentence are called predicate, because predicate is the part that tell us what the subject does or is. Okay students, so I hope is that clear to you that what is subject and predicate. So let's moving to the next. Here is the identifying the subject and predicate. Identifying the subject and the predicate. So we can identify the subject of a sentence by asking the question who or what the sentence is about. We can identify the subject of a sentence by asking the question who or what the sentence is about. For example, Serene likes to eat Chinese dishes. Serene likes to eat Chinese dishes. So who likes to eat Chinese dishes? So we can say Serene. Okay, the answer is Serene. Hence the subject of the sentence is Serene. Okay, second is the watch has black dial. The watch had black dial. So what has a black dial? From the beginning we have learned that we can identify the subject of a sentence by asking the question who or what. So in number 1 we have asking that who likes to eat Chinese dishes. So we found the answer that Serene likes to Chinese dishes. And in number 2, the watch has a black dial. So what has a black dial? So the answer is the watch. Okay, so answer is the watch. So hence the subject of the sentence is the watch. If a sentence is a command or a request, the subject is sometimes not state. In that case, the subject of the sentence is the person who is implied. For example, go there. Dear student, it's very important notes for you. You must pay attention on this given sentences. That is, if a sentence is a command, or a request, the subject is something not state. In that case, the subject of the sentence is the person who is implied. For example, go there. So, student, who should go there? Who should go there? So the answer is you. The answer is you, which is implied in the question. Hence the subject is you. Okay, student, the answer is you, which is implied in the question. Hence the subject is you. So now the next is, we can identify the predicate of the sentence by identifying the part of the sentence that contains the verb. For example, firstly we have to learn that how could we identify the subject, and now we will learn that how could we identify predicate. So we can identify the predicate of the sentence by identifying the part of the sentence that contains the verb. For example, the boy blew the whistle. The boy blew the whistle. So hence the verb is blew, since the highlighted part of the sentence contains the verb. It is the predicate of the sentence. So in some cases, the predicate of the sentence does not contain any action word, but it tells us what the subject is, was or were, or has or had. For example, Rahul is an intelligent boy. Here is the example, Rahul is an intelligent boy. So here the predicate tell us about the subject is. Here is the predicate tell us what the subject is. So in this example, Rahul is an intelligent boy. Here the predicate tell us what the subject is. Okay, student. So now next is, Rahul has a younger brother. So here the predicate tell us what the subject has. In number one, that what the subject is, and in second, that what the subject has. So like this, we can understand easily that how could we identify subject and predicate in any sentences. So it's very important for you that you have to remember that how could we identify subject and predicate in any sentences. Okay, student. So I hope is that clear to you that how could you identify the subject and predicate. So you must be learn this given examples of subject and predicate, which is given on page number 7. So you must be practice these examples and learn the given sentences. Okay. So dear student, your today's homework is, you must be learn the definition of subject and predicate, and also learn that how could we identify the given subject and predicate in any sentences. Okay, students. So that's it for today. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching my video. Thank you.